All right, rookie, I've been shot. Where are we? Where are we?
I don't know.
Come on,
I don't know.
Where are we, rookie? Come on. All right, first things first, rookie, don't talk to me until I've had my coffee. All right, which law is that car violating?
I don't know. I don't see a violation.
How about no turn signal on a right turn? Why aren't you pulling them over? Give me a street name, rookie. I'm bleeding out. Where are you sending EMS right now? Hey, decent job on that traffic stop, except you know the passenger's name?
Was I supposed to ask that?
Oh, you didn't ask. That's great. Now a guy with a felony warrant is gonna get away and gonna go murder somebody's family because you didn't bother to ask what his name was. I'm dead. I've bled out. You didn't tell EMS where to go. You didn't notify dispatch where we were. You didn't pull over and put a tourniquet on my bleeding legs. All right, how do you think that last call went, rookie? Well, I'm glad you thought it went well because I saw about a dozen times where you violated officer safety rules. Do you want to go home to your family at night? Let dispatch know you're going to take that call. Your flashlight battery's dead. This is exactly why I told you. 3 flashlights is 2, 2 is 1, and 1 is none. Keep your head on a swivel. Keep your hands out of your vest. Keep your primary hand available at all times. I know this call isn't in your beat, but you're gonna take it for experience. At the start of each shift, you're gonna do an equipment check. You're gonna self-test your radar. You're gonna press check your duty weapon. And you're gonna function test your taser. Did you tell dispatch we're here? Have you told dispatch what the suspect looks like? Does dispatch know where you're going? Do you know where you're going? Your command presence was garbage on this last call. Were you whispering to them? Could they even hear you? You're a cop. Use your big boy voice. When we get to this call, don't rush through it. Take your time. Slow it down. And remember, it is... Hey, why don't you stop at this next McDonald's? I want to pick up a job application for you. All right, rookie, welcome to phase 2. I'm not going to take it as easy on you. What are the 4 rules of firearms? Go. What are the priorities of life? What does March mean for TACMED? What's the role of the 5th man on a critical incident? Oh, you just hit a squirrel. That's going on your DOR. Your number 1 goal right now is to get me home to my family tonight. Your number 2 goal is to get home to your own. Hey, where's your body cam? I think you left it back at the station too. Hey, key up for this call. You already know. How do you think you did on this last call? You think you did well? If you say so. Hey, man, you keyed up for that call. Looks like I'm doing something right. Listen, I can tell you're struggling with making decisions. I'm gonna tell you that the worst decision is the one that you don't make. You gotta go out there and you gotta trust your gut and you gotta trust your training.
Gordon Graham here with today's tip from Lexable, and today's tip is for all the great people in law enforcement and corrections, and it deals with the concept of negligent entrustment. Now, I'm not going to go lawyer on you and throw out a whole bunch of legal stuff. I want to get right to the point. Negligent entrustment can simply be defined as allowing folks to use equipment or information they haven't been trained on or aren't certified to use. In the corrections world, in the law enforcement world, this can include various weapons, control devices, and chemical agents. Think this one through. You're not allowed to drive a car or fly a plane without a license and training. Why? Because it creates varying degrees of risk for everybody. We got to have the same mindset when deploying specialized public safety equipment. We've got to ensure that people who are using the equipment are trained, authorized, and certified to do so. It doesn't matter what role you play within public safety. There are myriad tools of the trade you might be called on to use. I'm talking about electronic restraining devices, pepper projectiles, and other less lethal systems, chemical agents, specialized firearms, restraint chairs, SWAT vehicles, tire deflation devices. If you haven't had the proper certification and training for such equipment, you got to find someone else who does before you deploy it. Here's the long and short of it. Those who use the equipment required for us to effectively do our jobs have got to be properly entrusted to do so. That means authorization training and, in most cases, certification to do so. Without these controls, all we have is another problem lying in wait. And that is today's tip from Lexipol. Gordon Graham signing off.